Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Legends. Every week, different content, different industry, exposing talents from all around the world. My name is Igor, and this is my house. What's up guys? Welcome back. The legend of this week is all the way from Miami, USA. Extremely creative, inspiring. He's very active on social media, delivering amazing content all the time. Writing journals, he knows everything about photography, very close to the industry, to chefs. He is behind the 52 chefs. And the legend of the week is Nader the First. Housekeeping guys, right below here, subscribe. Hit the button, subscribe. Please give this guy some love. And of course, hit the notification button so you won't miss any episode. Let's get into it. Let's get to know this legend, Nader the First, baby. Ooh, welcome to the show, Legends with Igor Pachi. My man, tell us everything about yourself. How did you get into the industry? Whole idea of the 52 chefs. And well, just share the love, my friend. Share the love, share the inspiration, share everything that you know. Let's get everyone motivated. Let's get everyone to get creative, get on social media and share what they know. So much talent right there, just like you. Go ahead, my friend, introduce yourself. Woo!
What's going on, Bobby? Thank you for having me on this. I love it. Let's get right to it. I'm Nader the First of 52 Chefs. 52 Chefs is a food and cocktail photography company out of Miami, Florida. I've been photographing food for 4 years. I've been photographing in general for more than 15 years. I'm only 31, so it's like, I can't even believe I've been doing it this long, but I have been. I started off photographing in the nightclubs when I was 14 and 15 years old, and that developed into photographing for the DJs, developed somehow into jewelry photography, which then I picked up a cooking show that I started filming myself cooking inside the house food, and then a blogger came along in 2016, asked me if I wanted to photograph for her. I did. Unfortunately, she didn't do anything productive with it, so I bought the company from her, and that's how 52 Chefs was born. I just moved back from New York City. I lived there 6 months to get better at this, take this very seriously, travel all over the world, and I love what I do.
And walk that journey. Thank you. Let's share a little bit more about your lifestyle and how did you get behind 52 Chefs. And I've been following your work for at least 5 to 6 months now. It is amazing, inspiring, you motivating, you creating, and you are educating as well. Consistent content delivered through your social media, Instagram. Guys, if you haven't seen, log in, follow this guy because the content is very inspiring. I'll pass it over to you, my man. Tell us everything about it.
You've been following my work. The story about 52 Chefs. I bought that girl's company and I started photographing one chef every week in 2017. And if I've shot one chef a week for a year, that would be how many chefs? 52 of them, that's right, because there's 52 weeks in a year. So I started out photographing one chef a week. I would go to their restaurant, photograph not only their dishes, but how they made their dishes. That was content that no one was really creating. Jumping in the back of the kitchen and seeing how these people work was a joy. And to show the world with my photos or with my words was also a joy. It developed like that. I started in 2017. I started shooting food 2016, started this project 2017. Now we're in 2020. I've been full-time almost 3 years now with no other job. Feeling great, loving life.
I heard you are involved with Thirsty as well.
I'm involved with Thirsty also. Yes, of course. I met Tara 2.5 years ago at Tales of the Cocktail and we clicked. But I recently moved up to New York City. Last August, I moved back from New York City this January, but yeah, that's my sister now. That's my sister. I love her to death. I'm always busy. You know why? Because I love what I do and I don't like being bored. I remember when I had a day job, which was at a construction company. I was doing graphic design. I remember that I had a lot of money and not a lot of time, and I was sad. And I was sad. Why? It was very confusing. I was making $30 an hour and not having any time to spend it or any time on myself. So I said, wow, I gotta find something where I can become very valuable and work for very few hours for high pay so that I have time to myself. And you know what, 4 hours later, I cultivated that, and now I'm here. I have a lot of time on my hands. I spend at home anyways, creating at home.
By the way, if you're enjoying this content and you get inspired by Anthony, just hit the like here. Just a like button there.
Oh, I love educating. Man, nothing feels better than showing a photographer how to do something and then they do it better than you and you're like, fuck, like I fathered you, like I gave birth to this. I gave you the tools to then do it better than me. And guess what? I give myself a very friendly competition where someone's really good at something that I taught them how to do it, and now I can get better because now there's someone doing what I used to do better than me, and that makes me better. And it's all friendly competition, so that's always beautiful. I love teaching, I love what I do.
Let's drag everyone into the social media and how important is the presence on social media nowadays. There's a lot of people out there that is still refusing to get involved. The social media is definitely growing aggressively and taking over, and it is important to follow that steps and make sure that we know how to showcase our work out there. So how important you think the digital world is nowadays?
So important to have a digital presence as a bar and restaurant. You don't need me to tell you that though. How else is someone gonna know what you're creating or who your people are like or what your place looks like or where it is? Well, we live in an age of social media and it's beautiful and the internet is fascinating. Also, because I was and I still am a culinary photojournalist, I love to put a story behind each photo. You can put a lot of value in something that already exists, is the beauty of social media. Not only the imagery, but telling the story of people.
All your knowledge, but you are the photographer, you got the skills. Tell us what you think is the best budget tools to deliver the best digital content out there.
Best budget for a setup. Well, you already have it. If you're watching this on your phone is your best ally. I would say the number one thing to get is not a camera, but a video light. Let me show you my setup real quick so I show you what I'm talking about. It doesn't cost a lot of money to get something quality. I am actually home. This is a light that I have set up on the side. You can buy it on Amazon. This is my computer. You see, this is my house, and I have one more light up here that is illuminating me. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like without it, and Igor, of course, you know the value of light. See, very mysterious. I'm in deep space, and boom, I'm in interview mode. Do not rely on your available light for your stuff. Good grief, like we're in 2020, you could do better than that. So number one is, oh, I touched the mic. That probably sounded crazy. Number one is video. Number two is a microphone. Pop, pop, pop. So the most important part of video is audio. You need good audio if you're gonna be presenting things, or if someone in a restaurant, or your restaurant, or you at home is gonna be presenting something, get a lavalier mic. This is called a lavalier mic. Search on Amazon or on Google or on B&H Photo. Now you sound a lot more crisp than just doing it with ambient sound. So number one, improve your light, especially in photography. Number two, light and audio. And number three, buy my book. I'm writing a book right now that is about to come out in the coming month. It's gonna be an ebook. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, 52 Chefs, to know more updates about that. But I teach you how to do it from the ground up so you get started, so you get a good footing. For bartenders at home, for chefs at home, how to present your own stuff without needing someone like me at a basic level. Completely up to you to take this to the professional level. I strongly urge you to do it. If that's something you want to do, anyone can start producing good content. And the number one thing about content production is not really even the quality, is that you do it. You do it despite being scared of doing it, despite thinking you don't know what to do, despite knowing you don't know what to do. If you do it anyways, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a breakthrough and you're gonna keep pumping out. There's 8 billion people on earth right now, and there's like only a couple thousand influencers. Why is that? Because the rest of the world might be scared of what they look like on camera. Get over yourself, get on it, do it, do it, do it. There you go, that's it.
And my young creative legend right here with us, I would like to ask you, whoever is visiting, after all this madness, comes to an end. If you are visiting Miami, what are the bars, restaurants, chefs, bartenders that we should be visiting?
All right, my favorite bar in Miami for sure. No bars are open right now, but before, Swizzle Bar, which was on 11th and Collins, I don't want to say was. Maybe they open again. Oh, I hope. And my favorite bartender, well, the bartender you should visit in Miami is at that bar, Jesus Perez. That's the homie. You're gonna get someone that is actually from Miami. A lot of bartenders here are transplants from other places. This guy is homegrown. So if you want a taste of professionalism in Miami, go to him. Also, Chef Adrian. She's got like 3 restaurants, but if you Google her, Chef Adrian Miami, she's got bright red hair, she's gorgeous, she's Cuban. After all this is happening, I don't know what's gonna open and what's not gonna open, but
well, tell me, what would you like to see more within the hospitality, the global industry out there that you believe is missing a little bit?
What would I like to see with global hospitality? Women. I need women out here. Women have a magical touch that men just can't get to easily, especially in food and drink styling. Wow, incredible. Get you a woman to garnish your cocktail, see what happens, baby. I need more women winning competitions, not only in the all-woman competitions, which is ridiculous. Women are as good as men, probably better. Guys are really dumb, honestly. Being a guy, I gotta say that. Dude, I'm Anthony Nader the First from 52 Chefs out here in Miami, quarantining hardcore, AKA in deep space in my mind. My message to you guys, there's nothing wrong with having a good time during quarantine. You're not helping anybody if you feel bad about quarantine. You're especially not helping anyone if you get together and talk about your trials and tribulations during quarantine all the time. It's healthy to tell people how you feel and to relate, but don't make it your whole time in quarantine complaining about it. You got a lot of time to read good books, of which I do a lot, journal a lot. I read about 1,000 words a day, but that helps me get through my emotions, and you should absolutely take up journaling and reading and tell yourself you love yourself every morning, that you appreciate who you are, that what the things you do are okay because you're human. That's my message out here. Anthony Nader the First from 52 Chefs, and you guys have a great quarantine. Thank you, Igor, for having me, baby. Oh my God, you're making me global with this. You're a very important person in the gig, in the industry. I met you at Bacardi Legacy in January in Puerto Rico. Wow, we had a wild time for sure. Irmão, muito obrigado. We will see each other soon. Boom, see you out here. Peace!
Go to his Instagram, follow him. He got so much to share, so much to educate. Let's bring all these legends and expose the talent. Alright, we come to another end of the Legends with Igor Pachi. Before you go, don't forget the love to this guy here. Give some love. Right down here, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Don't forget the notification button or right there. You'll probably see my face here or here. Click it. That's the subscribe button right there, my friend. Let's get this to go viral. The digital world is here to stay. Either you readapt, master what you know, or you stay behind, my friend. Legends with Igor Pachi. Thank you. I'll see you next time.